extra seconds. I'll need about 8 extra seconds to review 4 concerns that I bring to you today on behalf of my family, friends, and neighbors. Number 1, statues. Congresswoman Wexton and Governor Northam, and perhaps most of you have already begun to spend our time and tax dollars removing Lee's statue from the U.S. Capitol simply to appease a tiny constituency that wouldn't even exist had you yourselves not cultivated it. Don't do it. Don't. Leave the statues alone, please. Number 2, Convention of States. The only peaceful way to rein in our bloated, overbearing federal government is to call a Convention of States. My family and I count on you to support and pass Virginia's COS resolution. Number 3, the Equal Rights Amendment. The ERA sounds good. I've got a wife, a daughter, and a granddaughter, but there are too many unintended consequences that most voters are unaware of. And among them are, it would not protect transgender people or those who identify as neither male or female. The amendment could take away some of the benefits that women enjoy, such as not being drafted into the military. It's too vaguely written, and so we won't know how it'll influence future laws, and we don't know how it'll impact existing ones. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg herself wrote, and I quote, "ERA will change 800 federal laws. The financial impact on women is incalculable, and the ERA will do nothing to focus attention on sex crimes against women, as a focus on women would be discouraged," unquote. My family and I count on you to oppose the ratification of the ERA. And number 4, the Second Amendment. The unconstitutional attack on our 2A by Northam and many of your colleagues, and perhaps you, has garnered international attention. A huge majority of municipalities all over the state have recently passed these 2A sanctuary status. I'm addressing that as well to Ms. Wheeler. A huge majority of municipalities all over the state have already passed these resolutions. While a few well-intended voters believe your motive is public safety, a profounder understanding reveals that it's just one among many orchestrated steps to obliterate individual liberty and subjugate Virginia and U.S. citizens to an all-powerful and tyrannical world order where even those who initially supported it will regret having done so. If you think that this sounds crazy, first refresh your knowledge of the American Revolution, and then I draw your attention to the United States website where there's a job opening now for a disarmament, I quote, disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration office who needs a minimum of 5 years experience in small arms control, conflict resolution, and economic recovery. The definition of disarmament, according to the UN, is the collection, documentation, control, and disposal of small arms, often of the civilian population. Check that website, that job listing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And there's a copy of this that I can't. Thank you.